Hey everybody, so this is going to be just a quick introduction to all the stuff we bought to get ready to RV for the first time. So we're at our first campsite right now, and we got some boxes that we got from a mixture of Amazon, ourselves, and then the RV dealer gave us this like starter kit thing. It's full of not very good stuff, but we'll go through it just to show you what you might expect from them. And we're just gonna unbox it and kind of explain why we bought it and where we got it from, and if we remember how much it was, we'll try to tell you. If not, we'll just like put links with everything and the prices in the description maybe, and then you'll be able to check it out for yourself. So we'll start with the Camco Deluxe starter kit that came from the dealer, and this just kind of has like your basic needs covered so you can like camp semi-comfortably. Starting with this hose. So this is a drinking water safe hose, fresh water, black water. We'll probably just use it for like, oh, it's upside down. We'll probably just use it for like generic hose and then get better ones. But for now, like, we're just gonna use it for our city water connection because we don't have a better hose because we didn't really know what they were gonna give us. So that's that. And then they gave us our dump hose here. I don't think we'll even use it because we bought our own. So
very small.
Small and yeah, great. Okay. So it looks like they gave us a 15 to 30 amp adapter. Yeah. We have a 50 amp trailer, so right now that's not going to help us. But maybe once we go get our 30 amp to 50 amp, then we'll start using that if we ever are somewhere that we can only get the just standard, you know, home AC plug. They gave us some black water, the TST, the drop-in toilet cleansers. So we got a box of those ourselves too, but it's kind of cool that they came in here. And then a water pressure regulator. This thing is super simple. It's just anything to 50 PSI. And we got one ourselves that's better, so we probably won't ever use that, but we'll probably keep it around as a spare. And then some RV toilet paper. Again, we bought our own, but hey, nice to have more, I guess. So cool.
So that's everything that the RV place provided with our trailer. And
the power cord, which we're currently plugged in with. And yeah, that's just the power cord. So you're not gonna see that because we're using it right now. It's hot and we needed AC, so that could not wait for the video. So then we got the sewer hose support. We bought this ourselves on Amazon. It's just like the Amazon recommended, best reviewed one. It's a 20-foot length, and we got a 20-foot sewer hose, which we'll show you in a second, so this one will be fine for that. And yeah, just kind of handy to have. Keeps the black water running in the right direction, which we would like. And then we got this Camco roof vent cover. So we have two ACs on our unit, which means they took one of the roof vents off, but we still have our roof vent in the bathroom. So we got this just to cover that up because we need one. It's not currently covered, and this way if it's raining or something, we can have that vent on, obviously. So
open.
And open. So it was pretty cheap. We got this on Amazon as well. So these are 3 LED lights, and they're like magnetic sticking, battery powered, just white lights. We plan on putting them in the pantry and in dark places. But yeah, they're just little, pretty sure they're like a push button start, or they might even be motion censored. No, they're motion sensing, so yeah. Pull that out. That's all it is. It's got some 3M tape on the back, and we just, yeah, like I said, we're just gonna plan on putting them in the pantry or dark places, and they're motion sensing, so they'll turn off and turn on. And they won't kill our battery. They just have some AAA batteries that are included, and they'll run right away. So that'll be nice. But these are the RV water filters, so we've heard pretty good things about these. You just put them in line with between the city water and whatever you're filling, or if it's connected up to your RV. I've heard put it at the faucet. I've heard put it at the RV. I really don't think it matters a whole lot, especially if you're using a clean hose or a new hose like we are. But we got 2 of them. These should last about 3 months with just standard use. So that's why we got 2. Now we're good for 6 months.
So next we got a dish strainer. And this I got because it came highly recommended from a bunch of full-time RVers that I've seen in their channels when they do these type of videos, or if they do like a tour of their RV, tips and tricks to make RV life easier. I've seen this a lot. So I went ahead and picked one up for myself. So it's a dish drainer. It fits pretty good in the sink, and it's collapsible, so as you can see it's very easy for storage, so that's one of the reasons that people love them so much. So I'm sure you will see me talk about this much more later after I get some use out of it.
Okay, so this is the 14-inch universal lug wrench. So basically it's got all 4 sizes on it. I'll open it up. Hopefully I'll never need to use it, but I will need to use it. So pretty much what we learned was that the tires on RVs are not attached with the same size lug nuts as like your car. So your wrench for your car will not work the same as the that's what you need for your RV. So we got that one. We heard about that on just a different YouTube channel saying like, hey, if you're ever flat, like make sure you have the size you need. So we just got all of the sizes. And
figured we'd get it before we need it so that we're not stuck on the side of the road.
And it's pretty small. It'll go in the outdoor storage. It'll be like it's not even there pretty much until we need it. All right, then we got some rubber chocks here. We were going to get just like plastic ones because they're a little cheaper, but we've heard great things about the rubber ones, and actually we should put these behind our wheels tonight. We still have not done that, but the nice thing about these is just like they're heavy. They're not going anywhere, and like they're sturdy. You could use these for a variety of things. You could probably like use them even for like if you needed to put your stabilizer jack on the side of it or something like that. This thing is like solid and it's not going anywhere. So yeah, it's got some good tread on it, and I mean, yeah, they're chocks. You need chocks, so we got some better than plastic ones. So we mentioned before with the thing that the RV dealer gave us, the like starter kit, they gave us some of these TST drop-in toilet cleansers, septic cleansers. So we got some more of them. We got the orange something, citrus scent. So, ooh, yeah, pretty cool. And yeah, you just need them, drop them in. All right, so we got these leveling blocks. They're just like the standard yellow ones that you see in a lot of places, and bought them off Amazon. Haven't used them yet because we're just on a concrete pad and it's super level already, so we don't really need these yet, but we know someday we will, and when we're parking on grass or something like that, we're definitely going to want these, grass or dirt. Okay, so this is the better pressure regulator that we got. It's adjustable and it has a pressure gauge on it so you can see it real time. And we just feel like that way we can, I don't know, we're probably never gonna look at it once we hook it up, and we're probably not gonna change it once we set it to where we want it. But it's brass, it's not plastic, and it was cheap, so I think goodbye. We got some of our own RV toilet paper here, enough said. Gloves, like the disposable sewage dumping gloves. So also probably enough said on that one.
Yeah.
So this we got on Amazon as well. We saw some people say getting a hitch lock. Some people were saying get just different kind of locking mechanisms. We just decided to get a like chock slash boot for the trailer, because it kind of works as a chock and a boot, so you're kind of getting a little more like stability from its chock function, but also safety, and no one's gonna be able to take this off. It comes with like 3 keys, and
it stands out. It's very obvious, so if somebody walking by is interested in trying to get into a trailer or take a trailer, they see this and they're just like, I don't really want to mess with that.
Yeah, go to the next trailer that's much less secured than ours, please. Should have busted these out today while we were doing the pull through, but Megan did a good job of directing me into the spot, especially since it's a pull through and not a back end. But if you're like boondocking and you don't have cell service in the middle of nowhere or wherever you are, having some walkie-talkies, good idea, because they work everywhere as long as you're within at least, 100 feet, which if you're backing a trailer, and hopefully you are, unless you're like got a sweet trailer that's 100 feet long, good for you.
I don't want to drive that one.
Yeah, we're not driving that. So
plus, you can act like a kid again.
Yeah, and say over.
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 Roger, roger.
Hose elbow. We just have heard that like it's better to put that so that your hose hangs straight down off the valve, off the connection, instead of like coming out and having weight on it, so it like puts strain on it. Sure, it's like $3 or something, so we bought it.
Okay. And most of these things we got the ideas from watching other people's YouTube videos, so that's why we wanted to do this as well, kind of put another thing out there for people who are just getting into RVing and all of that, another resource so that they can go and see what they absolutely need to get out on the road.
Yep, these are like the bare minimums, and like I said, we're hooked up right now. We haven't even used any of these things, obviously, because they're mostly still in their box.
Except for the electric.
Except for the electric cord, which you don't get to see. It's just a power cord. So this is our 20-foot Stinky Slinky here. We bought it on Amazon because when we went to the dealer and they said that we were gonna get one, they said buy your own because it's not good. It stinks.
Which they were right.
Yeah, they were right. So we went and got this. It's got like the translucent thing so you can see stuff coming out of it, so you can make sure that you're draining. But it's 20 feet long. It comes in two 10-foot sections, so it kind of meets your needs. And yeah, we are so excited to use this thing. So we'll let you know how that goes. So yeah, that's everything we got, and haven't used any of it yet. We'll definitely put some like reviews out on some of this stuff probably once it is used. But I expect it all to work pretty well. Like when we were buying stuff on Amazon, we were looking through reviews. We haven't really bought anything that we haven't seen another person using or heard from friends or wherever. So, you know, and most of the stuff is like static mechanical stuff. It's not high tech or complicated. So like a hose drains sewage. So as long as it does that, it does its job, and that's what we're looking for. So
the only other thing that we have that we didn't show you guys is a surge protector, which we would also say is pretty big necessity.
Yeah, electronics getting fried are not covered under any warranties. They're like considered an act of God. So make sure you throw some sort of surge protection between your trailer and the shore power if you're plugged in, because you'd rather break that like $100 thing than like, you know, $10,000 worth of electrical equipment inside your rig. And that was like the first thing we bought, and we were like, yep, protect everything, and just kind of, you know, just pay a little extra in advance so you're not paying an arm and a leg down the road. And that's kind of what we're doing. That's kind of how we're setting ourselves up for hopefully success. So
we have bought other things for the RV, but they are more personal for us and our family.
Luxuries.
Yeah, so we wouldn't say those are necessities to get on the road and start RVing, so we didn't include those, but you guys will see those, I'm sure, in later videos when we do tours and stuff like that.
So yeah, that's all we got for tonight, so wish us luck, and
don't forget to like this video if you enjoyed it, subscribe to our channel if you'd like to follow our journey, and we will see you guys next time. Bye.
Bye.